So, you're texting her good morning, reacting to every story she posts, and waiting like a loyal golden retriever for her to reply to your 3-paragraph message. Meanwhile, Chad over there grunted once, and now she's baking cookies shaped like his initials. Why? Because attraction doesn't run on logic. It runs on psychology. And today, you're getting the cheat codes. In this video, we're diving into the top 7 female weaknesses, the built-in emotional buttons most guys never learn how to press. These aren't pickup lines. These are tactics. And if you know how to use them, she won't just like you. She'll think about you nonstop, even when she doesn't want to. So buckle up. This ain't a therapy session. This is emotional jujitsu. Let's go. 1. Overthinking is her operating system. Let's start with this uncomfortable truth. Her brain never shuts off. You say one thing, one offhand comment, and it'll echo through her skull like a Taylor Swift bridge for the next 48 hours. My ex liked this restaurant. Her brain, who's his ex? Was she prettier? Did she order the salmon too? Am I just the rebound cod fillet? Overthinking isn't a glitch in the system. It is the system. So what do you do with that? You plant mental landmines, subtle ones, tiny, casual things that don't seem like much when you say them, but explode in her mind later. Examples? Mention a girl who's the opposite of her. She's brunette. Say, I used to date this blonde girl who was surprisingly into ancient philosophy. Boom! Now she's going home thinking, should I go blonde? Should I pretend to like Socrates? You've entered her mind rent-free with a recliner and snacks. The key here is suggestion, not explanation. Let her build the story. Her imagination is your best wingman. 2. Craves validation like oxygen. Here's the thing. Every girl says she doesn't care what people think. Right? And I don't care about pizza. We're both lying. Most women crave validation. But here's the kicker. They crave it most from the guy who doesn't give it away, like Halloween candy. You want to be the guy that compliments her outfit every 5 minutes? Great. Hope you enjoy being her non-threatening bestie while she sends selfies to the guy who just sent her a K text. Want to stand out? Do this instead. Give one unexpected compliment. Then go radio silent. Compliment something deeply specific and ignore the obvious stuff. Example, I like the way your face changes when you talk about something you love. That hits harder than nice dress. Now she's chasing your approval, wondering when you'll say something nice again, craving that dopamine hit. Your validation should feel like a paycheck, earned, not expected. And if she's constantly trying to earn it, she's already hooked. 3. Emotion greater than logic always. Repeat after me. You will not logic your way into her heart. You could be the most rational, well-spoken guy in the room, have bulletproof opinions, perfect diction, and a podcast with 5-star ratings. None of it matters. If she doesn't feel something when she's around you, emotional triggers beat logical respect every time. This is why bad boys win. Not because they're good communicators, because they're unpredictable, exciting, emotionally chaotic, aka not boring. You want to imprint yourself on her mind? Make her feel. Be spontaneous. Be bold. Say something that makes her laugh so hard she forgets her ex existed. Don't be afraid to tease her. Don't explain your jokes. Don't deliver safe responses that sound like you rehearsed them in the mirror with a cat. Examples. Turn a normal convo into a mini roast battle. Call her out playfully when she's clearly fishing for a compliment. Be unpredictable. Show up serious one day, then playful the next. She'll keep wondering which version of you she's getting, and guess what? That means she's thinking about you. And once that happens, logic is out the window. You're not trying to impress her brain, you're hijacking her emotions. 4. Mysterious guys haunt her mind. Let's be honest. If you hand a woman a full map of your life, she'll thank you politely and forget about you by breakfast. But if you give her just enough to make her curious, she'll replay your words like her favorite sad playlist. Here's the principle. Mystery is mental glue. Don't answer every question. Be vague about some things, like your past, your plans, or what you really think of her cat named Mittens. Tell her this. I've done some wild things I'll never post online. Boom, now she's trying to crack the code. The less she knows, the more she imagines. And trust me, her imagination is way more flattering than the truth. Don't overshare. Let her dig, let her ask, let her wonder, what's he not telling me? And why do I want to know so badly? And if she ever says, you're so hard to read, congratulations, you're winning. 5, she wants a challenge, not a checklist. Nice guys hand her the manual. Bad boys make her guess the password. If you're the type of guy who responds with whatever you want, babe, and ends every sentence with LOL, you're not a boyfriend. You're a personal assistant. You need to be a challenge, not a checklist. Don't agree with everything. Don't try to be perfect. Let her realize you're someone with standards. For example, I love horror movies. Yeah, I need more than jump scares and bad acting to stay interested. Boom. You didn't fold. You challenged her taste. Now she's thinking, wait, does he think I have bad taste? I have excellent taste. Let me prove it to him. The more she tries to win your approval, the more emotionally invested she becomes. Men who challenge her mindset live longer in her memory. 6. Fear of being replaced. Women will never admit this out loud, but they are biologically wired to value scarcity. If she thinks you're the only guy on earth interested in her, you're in the friend zone faster than a puppy in a tutu. But if she even suspects there are other women looking your way, suddenly she's texting faster than your phone can update. That's because jealousy triggers her competitive side. It's not toxic, it's evolutionary. You don't have to fake a harem. Just hint at options. Example, I've been hanging out with someone who reminds me of you, only more into sci-fi. That line will sit in her brain like a ticking time bomb. She'll start wondering, who is she? Is she prettier? Is she winning? And now she's in prove herself mode. Reminder, you're not being cruel. You're being desired, and desire breeds value. 7, she wants to nurture you, sometimes. This one's misunderstood. Yes, women like strong, confident men, but they also love being needed, just not in a needy way. Here's the nuance. If you cry because you lost a game of Mario Kart, that's a no. If you casually mention that you've had a rough week, haven't eaten and could use some comfort food, boom, mother mode activated. She'll want to take care of you, feed you, hug you, and now you're not just the guy she likes, you're the guy she wants to nurture. Key point, show a controlled vulnerability. Not weakness, not emotional vomiting, just enough to spark her caring instinct. And suddenly, she's emotionally invested in your well-being. That's attraction at its deepest level. Bonus tip, make her feel like she's competing with herself. Here's the Jedi level move most men miss. Don't make her compete with other women. Make her compete with her past self. How? When she does something amazing, pays attention to your hobbies, surprises you, or opens up, praise it like it's the gold standard. That moment right there, that's exactly what makes you different. Now, next time she's not putting in that energy, she'll remember what it felt like when you noticed, and guess what? She'll chase that version of herself again. Because deep down, every woman wants to be the best version of herself in your eyes. You're not comparing her to other girls. You're comparing her to the woman she knows she can be around you. That's not just attractive, it's magnetic, and it keeps you in her mind long after the conversation ends. There you have it, the 7 hidden weaknesses women will never admit out loud, but can't resist. Use these right, and you're not just attractive, you become unforgettable. Now, don't abuse this power. Don't turn into some manipulative mastermind. Instead, be the guy who actually gets it, who knows what creates obsession, not confusion. Drop a comment below. Which weakness are you most guilty of triggering already? Intentionally or not? Hit like, subscribe, and make sure you don't miss the next video because we're diving even deeper into high-value attraction psychology next week. See you on the inside.